Absolutely agreed on that one. Oh, Kura sent me has pinged me with a Reddit meme, which I will look at later. Chat, we're looking at Reddit memes later. But for now, we're loading into Romanticide LE. And joining us at the bottom right-hand corner of the map in the blue, the Protoss player, El Capitan himself, playing for the Afrika Freaks. We have the Shield of Ire, Stats.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Romanticide LE, we have the other South Korean Protoss, the Red Protoss, representing Team NV. It is Creator. You can now look at it.
All right, well, it's a PvP, so I know all about those matchups.
Oh yeah, yeah.
As we joke about so often on twitch.tv/CranKy_Ducklings, I am the expert of PvP here. I know absolutely everything about it. Just kidding. I don't play Protoss.
We know all about it, mate. Just flip a coin and there you go. You're done. You know.
Yeah, I don't have any coins because I don't use cash, but if I did, I would. Come on.
All right, here we go. We're gonna get predictions in from Jet's apartment. Sorry, from Alex's apartment.
All right, I have a 50-cent coin.
All right.
All right. Heads is Stats, tails is Creator. Call it in the air.
All right. Oh, who is it? Is it heads?
It's heads.
Oh, there we go.
All right, so the prediction here is Stats is gonna take the dub on this one. Well, you can't tell because it's a mirror matchup and they have the exact same build. 2 gate opening, the standard, and then also, a pylon in the middle of the map, again,
Yep.
standard. I mean, who puts their second pylon in their base?
You know what? Stats. Because he's crazy. He's a madman.
That's true.
Like, again.
He is Stats.
Yeah, there's a reason why they call him Shield of Ire. He is the most offensive Protoss player out there. And we are seeing right now before us, Creator wants to put that to the test. He wants to try and prove that he can break that shield.
Yeah, and we will have to see as this clash happens. We've got the probe in the main, just, making sure that the second pylon is there. Unless Stat somehow forgot, which he's a pro gamer. It's very difficult to do that. Though I have seen it. I have seen pros forget the second pylon, but ooh, there is a scout out there, but
Stats, he's all over the place. He's looking for the proxy. Like, he knows there's a proxy somewhere on the map. He just hasn't found it.
Yeah, based on that probe timing, I'm going to assume he's like, I don't know why there's probe here. Probably because he went to put a pylon somewhere. There's no other reason to. And he's looking in all the sneaky spots, and little does he know, Creator chose the most obvious, but don't look at that. Don't remind me. Don't make me go on my rant about how that's a perfectly normal thing.
No, it's not a normal thing.
There's things happening, like, we're gonna talk about the video game, not about the map.
Oh god. Okay.
As I was saying, Stats was looking all the corners and the sneaky spots, but Creator was like, nah, he's gonna check all the sneaky spots. I'm gonna put it in the direct center of the map.
Exactly.
Like, that's as close to the middle as you're gonna get.
The most obvious, the most likely place is the least likely that you would check, and as a result, Stats had no idea. He couldn't find it in the end, and here we go. Creator, he is here with the War Prism, with the Immortal, looking to try and bust and break through into the main of Stats.
4 Stalkers, a Sentry, 2 Adepts, and an Immortal, and he's even got a Warp Prism. He's got another Immortal on the way. There is an Immortal on the defense as well as a Sentry, which should help him hold out a little bit, but we will have to see how that goes, as he is pushing up against a ramp here, as neither player have taken a natural. Of course not. It's PvP. Who needs a second base?
Oh my god. Beautiful. Yeah, the big brain play.
The 2 Stalkers.
Oh, he's target.
Both these players they're on another level.
Their brains are expanding as we speak, Alyx.
There's so many wrinkles in their brains.
It's
just so many micro wrinkles. It's like we've got Stats with the sneaky while Creator's busy poking in the front. Stats is just sneaking around the back. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get this pylon. He gets the pylon. The Warp Prism shows up, powers it right back up.
Yeah, exactly. To be fair, this does slow down Creator's push, and it does give Stats a little bit of breathing room. But Creator, he's not missing a beat. Like, he's trying to keep up this momentum now with 3 Immortals, once again trying to push up the ramp.
He's back on the front. He's got his he's back on the attacking stance, and there is a probe there to place down a shield battery. Those adepts are getting in, and that is not good.
Oh no,
that's just put the army.
Exactly. Now the main army is pushing in. Everything is being depowered at the front line.
Yep, the pylons take down the 2 gateways there. There is no production coming in for the reinforcement here for Stats.
Yeah, and I was wondering, where were the Immortals of Stats? They were going across the map to counterattack. Finally, they have returned.
They're just back home, but he's an Immortal down.
Oh god, he's an Immortal down.
Whole Immortal down.
Yeah, he's production down as well. Like, he can't warp in any reinforcements, or at least, you know, less than he would like to.
This is all he has, and it's just getting obliterated. There's still 3 Immortals here just sitting at the bottom of the ramp, and there's just a whole wave of adepts coming in too, just destroying the mineral line. There's a couple of Stalkers and adepts back here to defend, but then there's nothing in the front, and here comes the Immortals, the 2 Stalkers in the back. Gonna try and pick up a little bit, but it doesn't seem to be enough. Good Warp Prism micro here, but again, the Immortal count is up ahead. I mean, just so much damage done towards Stats. Another Warpin coming in. Like, those Immortals are so low in health.
Yeah.
Like, it looked good for a second, and he did slow the push down, but it's the momentum is still in Creator's favor.
Exactly. Like, Stats didn't have enough anti-air to punish the Warp Prism and try and snipe it out of the sky, so he managed to warp in another round of units. Meanwhile, it was amazing Warp Prism micro on both sides, and it looks like Stats was able to hold on board. Once again, he's so greedy. He's feeling confident enough to just go across the map.
No. Yeah, it was good micro, and he managed to hold, but again, it was not a good hold. It was a hold, an impressive one, but it's not going to win him the game.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just preventing the inevitable.
Exactly. And Stats, he comes back as well. He realizes, like, I can't. I want to roll the dice and try and go across the map, but I just can't do it. I have to try and hold the line here.
He doesn't even have a CC. It's depowered.
Oh god. Yeah, exactly. And we'll see if he's able to hold on here. Like, he does have a couple of sentries for force fields, but the adepts, like, every single time they shade in, they split apart the army of Stats.
Yeah, which is not what you want against an army this big. Creator, he's just kind of wandering off. He's like, okay, I'm done playing with my food.
What I will say is that Creator is respecting his opponent quite a bit, and I don't blame him, but I feel like maybe even 1, 2, maybe even 3 minutes ago, he should have tried to push up the ramp again. Like, there's so much potential for him to just break this.
Yeah, I think Creator is playing too much of the player compared to the game. Like, he's giving this much respect because he understands and knows Stats well, and he respects him heavily. But at the same time, I don't think he's got his head as ignore that. He isn't thinking too much about how much of an advantage he has because he's worried that Stats can defend based on Stats as a player. But in a vacuum right now, he should by all means be off the ramp by now.
Exactly. Like, he has just given Stats so much time where Stats, he's slowly getting more shield batteries. He's repowering his shield batteries. He's been slowly working on his Phoenix count as well, looking to dive in, CC, lift up some Immortals and take out that Warp Prism.
Yeah, that's what he's hoping to do. And, you know, Creator's definitely respecting the situation way too much. Like, he's trying to tech up and guarantee that he's going for the 100% over the 80-20. But while waiting to hit that 100%, he's giving Stats the time to bring odds back in his favor.
Yeah. And now things are up in the air.
He doesn't want to take the coin flip.
Exactly.
Yeah, he doesn't want to take the coin flip, but in doing so, he's given himself a coin flip.
Pretty much. I mean, like, Stats is going for the Hail Mary play. Like, if he can somehow shut down the Warp Prism, if he's, like, somehow able to take out the Warp Prism while it has Immortals in it as well, that'll be insane. Meanwhile, Creator himself was also working on his own Phoenix count, and it looks like he just wants to contain his opponent. He just threw down his natural.
Yeah.
Like, he just wants to chill.
Yeah, he's like, all right, I can contain. He could have won, but instead he's stepping back. He's playing the contain game, you know, and he's just trying to again, go for that 100%. Which, I mean, considering how well Contini has him, it's doable.
Yeah, like there was a period like 5 minutes ago where Stats had one immortal and it was this low health immortal as well, and that was it. And it was like in a war prism, and he even left his main with the immortal. He had zero. He had zero immortals in his main, Alyx, and the creator had three.
Oh, poor Probe.
Poor Probe.
What did he do to deserve this?
I'm gonna be so upset if Creator lets this like slip out of his. Like, he's so close to winning this game. He was so close to winning this game. Yeah.
He had it. And now he's just like, I think today I will set up a tent and just, you know, start a campfire. You know, get the marshmallows out. Get roasting. You know, and get some sausages out too. You know, the whole shebang. Just hang out here. Just look at the sunset. You know. He's got a whole camp going on. Meanwhile, it's just a cloud of phoenixes that have shown up.
Oh god, the phoenixes are diving in. There are a couple of stalkers here, but where are the phoenixes of Creator? They're finally going to show up, but they're a little bit late.
Yeah, they're really late, and he's lost a couple of stalkers already to the lifts. And I mean, he didn't target the warp prisms, which gave the phoenixes time to show back up. And unfortunately, in the end, having that better production, Creator finally wins it. He's gonna look at that. He's gonna look at that replay and kick himself.
I mean, I'm sure he's breathing a sigh of relief because he won. But goddamn, did he take his time? Like that was scary.
Yeah. I imagine seeing a name like Stats, even a player on the level of Creator, like on that pro gamer level, like seeing a player like Stats, he's like, oh, he's gonna hold this. Oh, we got everybody here. Oh man, everybody wants to watch this match.
Oh yeah. Everyone wants.
We were here first.
we were. Shout out to the other language casters. We are being joined by Belair, the German caster, Glide, the Russian caster, and Into the Inu, the Korean caster. Yeah,
we got the whole gangs here. What other language casters are there at the moment? I don't remember.
I believe that's all of them. Every now and then we have a French caster, but yeah, we're all here.
Okay, so we got the whole squad here. With the English team, the Russian team, the German team, and the Korean team.
Yeah. They know. They know what's up. They know the match that they want to get into. They know what's up.
Yeah, they know they want a PvP between the Shield of Ire and Creator. Like, that's a match that you want to watch. All right, as we load in here to Lightshade LE, it's like somebody turned the lamp on Nightshade. And here, oh, sorry. We're joining in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, the Blue Protoss, hailing from South Korea and playing for a Freak of Freaks SE2. It is El Capitan himself, Stats.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Lightshade LE, we have the South Korean Protoss player who's currently up in this series, up 1-0 in this PvP best of 3. He only needs one more win to advance on to the semifinals. We have the South Korean Protoss representing Team NV, Creator.
And we go. 2 gas, 1 gate, and probes on the other side of the map.
Everything pretty samey, pretty standard. Now we just have to wait and see who's going to be the one to throw out a pylon in the center of the map.
Yeah, we gotta wait for that 21, 22 supply mark, and then we'll see where that second pylon goes.
Oh boy.
CC's coming, core is coming up. What did I say, CC? I mean, I guess Cybernetics Core is CC, and so is Command Center. You know, I confused myself.
You said that in the last game as well. You're like, his CC is depowered, and I'm like, what? What did you just say? I've never heard anyone.
They're both CC.
I'm like,
it's been 3 months, okay? Like, don't crucify me for this.
I was thinking, technically, Command Center is never powered, so I guess I'm gonna put this Terran here. What's going on?
Maru has joined the game.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Well, second pylon from both players on their side of the map so far.
Yeah, we do see a bit of a bit of a difference when it comes to their units of choice. Creator looking to be the aggressor here with his adepts.
Yep. And we got the Sentry and the Adept. Well, the Sentry and the Stalker coming out here for stats. More on the defensive.
Yeah. You know, we have the Stalkers for defense. Of course, you have that Sentry in case you need to force field or hallucinations for those scouts.
Wait. Did I just see that there was a pylon there? There was a stats placed a pylon at the bottom of the ramp.
He did.
The legendary scouting pylon.
Yeah, that's another thing that has become the norm in PvP as well. The pylons at the bottom of the ramp.
The legendary scouting pylon. I've seen that so many times in my Korean ladder matches. And then he built cannons.
Oh God. God. Speaking of which, mate, where's Starduck? Starduck is usually signing up for these weeklies, and he's not here today.
He's probably asleep.
God damn it, Starduck.
Man's like, all right, nap time. He's like, he played GPO finals. He was like, all right, time to go to sleep.
I was about to say, I don't know if you saw, but he's been improving so much recently. I'm so proud of him.
He's popping off.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him to get picked up. Like I expect it. At this point,
like, mate,
it just depends on who sees him.
Yeah, in GPO, he took out Beastlork in the PvP. It was crazy.
Yeah. Beastlork is like a fucking pro gamer. Like, that's not an insignificant name. Oh no, this is looking like a ZVP.
Yo,
I don't like this.
This is a lot of adepts.
Flashbacks.
This is enough adepts where they can commit to a shade and just focus down the pylon if it has low enough health.
Yeah, this is giving me flashbacks to my ZVP ladder matches. Oh no, he's actually hardwalling here.
Yeah, I love this. So Stats knew that if he threw down another pylon or a shield battery, it would just be focused down. So he had to throw down a gateway.
Yeah, that is way more health while being in production, which will give him way more time. Whereas a shield battery, if everybody attacks it while it's just starting up, it's just gone.
Yep. Meanwhile, Stats gets scouted.
Yeah, his little cheeky play here before gateway gets scouted. But I don't think Stats has scouted the reinforcing pylon on the top right.
He has not. He is only just now exiting his main base with these Stalkers, looking to be a little bit more aggressive now that he's been able to defend nicely against the shading adepts.
Yeah, if he gets one or two more Stalkers, he should be able to easily overpower adepts like this, but it'll depend on how the micro plays out, because there's also Warpism and Immortal here. So, unfortunately, not enough Stalker. All the force fields. Wow. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, Creator.
Oh my.
Creator. A man after my own heart. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was art.
Yeah. With minimal force fields, only 3 being used, he was able to cut the Stalker count in half, shave them off, and now Stats. What's he gonna do here with these Stalkers?
He's 10 supply. He's 15 supply down in army. Like this is not, even with Stalkers versus Adepts, this is not gonna be an easy defense. Just on sheer numbers alone. Because on even supply, Stalkers can beat Adepts. But 10 supply down, not so much.
Yeah, definitely. So we have this interesting situation where Stats, he does have a bit of a tech advantage with Blink, because he has Blink Stalkers. Meanwhile, Creator, he instead focused on those Immortals instead, and that's like the backbone of his army.
And he's only getting glaives now, but losing that pylon with the forward gateway, Stats is like about to be, he's supply blocked right now, and his pylon isn't even up yet. There it is. So he's being cheeky over here with the Stalkers, but I don't expect him to be able to do much damage here, considering the supply difference and the fact he was supply blocked for like a minute.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be tough, but he's showing that aggressive stance, trying to play into, like, trying to play with Creator's head, the mind game sort of thing. Making it look as if he's stronger than he is.
Yeah, he's posturing out on the map, even though he has no way to reinforce his army. He has to be careful not to get surrounded.
Yeah, if he gets surrounded from the back here, it might be just the end of the game.
Oh. And it looks like Creator, he's just going to be content to push out across the map. Oh, Stats realizes this, immediately throws down 2 more shield batteries.
Yeah, very good read, very good moves from stats for the defense. But again, this entire game, he has been on the back foot. You know, even with that aggressive posturing, he knows for a fact that he is down. On the board here, we've got definite tempo advantage for Creator as he moves in towards the third base position.
Yeah, exactly. He's just reinforcing with everything he has. He has this War Prism. He has so many Adepts ready to shade on top of the army. I say army, there's a single Immortal
Blaze
here.
is done.
Oh, God.
There's nothing here. He's gonna drop in right on the Immortal. Oh, the Super Battery comes up, and the Immortal Shield comes up. He's actually surprisingly holding on quite well, but the Super Battery gets focused, and that Immortal is just gone. Nothing but recalled Stalkers here. He has less than half the supply of Creator, and all of Creator's supply is over here on the side of the map. This is not looking good, and in a fairly surprising and fairly dominant fashion, Creator is gonna crush game 2 and the match.
GG, well played. As Yaku said in the chat, year of Creator. He is able to topple and break the Shield of Ire.
He got over his fear in the first game, you know, being like, ooh, it's stats, I don't really want to try it all in him here. And then he went into game 2 like, screw it, it's time to win. And he just doesn't. He just crushes him.
Wow. I'm impressed.
What a match. Yeah, that second game was something. Like, man, that it was a slow rolling kind of game because the proxies didn't really work out. It wasn't an early kill, anything like that. But once it got down to the meat and bones of it, like Creator was just so far ahead in his build. Like he was focused so heavily on that stronger composition over the better tech, and yeah, he was able to gain small advantages here and there until he just showed up, and it was just a one-sided affair.
Yeah, definitely. It's really impressive that Creator was able to do so. I mean, sure, you can look at that, you can argue, yeah, it's a PvP though, but looking at those games, like, it was really, really well executed games by Creator. His army positioning, his decision making, how safe he was being as well, sometimes overly too safe, but regardless, he was able to secure his victories.
He got that bread, as the kids say. I say being probably the youngest one that casts the Ducklings.
I haven't even heard anyone say he got that bread. What? What are you saying?
Okay, now you're just looking like a boomer. Not
what
are
you? Who said what bread? What?
You know when you get that bread, gamers.
Okay,
you gotta get that bread.
You don't even explain it. You're like, mate, you just get the bread. What are you on about? Like, you just why aren't you getting it?
You know how money is called dough?
Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get that bread, get the dough, you gotta get the money, you gotta make the money.
People, you get the dough. That's what you say though. You don't get the bread.
You get the bread, you get the dough. It's the same thing.
That's not the same thing. You don't eat dough.
It's the same thing. Bread's made out of dough. Bread's made out of dough. Come on.
Oh, God. These goddamn kids.
_boomer.
They didn't even know what dough is anymore. They just say bread. God damn it. They didn't even know where bread comes from.
Oh, God.